The big C word, cancer, it scares us all. But what would you do if at the age of 22 were told you had the deadly cancer gene BRCA1? Well, today we chat with KRYSTAL BARTER, founder of Pink Hope Charity, about her courageous and life-altering surgery that would wipe out her chances of getting breast or ovarian cancer. So in 2009, you were diagnosed with the deadly BRCA1 gene. Tell me how that changed your life.
So from a very young age, you know, breast and ovarian cancer has been a huge part of my life. I was 14 when my mum was diagnosed. She was 36. My nan was diagnosed when she was 44 and my great-grandma was 68 when she passed away from cancer. So being a young woman and seeing that happen right before your eyes, and at that time there was no known gene mutations. It was just, you're an incredibly unlucky family. So when we were told that there was a gene mutation, it was really daunting, but at the same time it was a sigh of relief, like, okay, there's something happening, it's not just luck of the draw for us.
Did you feel like a bit of a walking, ticking time bomb growing up, and then to actually make that decision? I guess you were 22 when you made the decision to have a double mastectomy, is that right?
Yes. To me, it was about living my life free from the restraints of the illness that had plagued my family for generations. It was a logical step, but a highly emotionally charged one. It's not natural for any woman to turn around and go, oh, I'm going to have my breast removed, and that's the most logical decision and I'm going to do it.
At just 25, KRYSTAL BARTER wasn't prepared to take the risk.
It was up to me to defy that destiny and to do something about it.
After undergoing a mastectomy, she started Pink Hope, an organisation which offers support to other women facing the terrifying decision.
And so out of all of this, you've created the Pink Hope charity. Tell us a little bit about your foundation.
So I was navigating the whole high-risk journey, feeling incredibly alone and isolated. There was no unique place that I could go to talk to people outside of my family. I didn't have cancer, but I felt sick. And that was a really trying time for me. I basically was going to other organisations and it was like, well, when you get cancer, we will help you. And to me, I just sat there and I was like, well, I don't want to get cancer and I need help now. I need someone to help me. And there just wasn't anything. It was very much based overseas. All of the support systems, you know, were leaps and bounds ahead overseas. So I was inspired by them to create Australia's first preventative health organisation for breast and ovarian cancer. And I did it in my hospital bed with literally a laptop and my mum and nan cheering me on. It definitely gave me something else to focus on, something positive, and maybe that's something good. We basically have a website where we have an online genetic counsellor that is there at the click of a button and then can answer any questions at each stage of assessing and understanding your risk. We have online resources, peer-to-peer support, so to provide that, you know, we've walked in your shoes, we know what it feels like, so we'll create a really empowered community to be behind you. We have campaigns that are some of the most successful campaigns in the country, like Bright Pink Lipstick Day. We literally have over 300 million last year media impressions globally, and conversations were happening from Sweden to Africa to the UK. So it's really the power of social media that our organisation has been able to leverage. So we're definitely doing things differently.
So you just touched on the pink.
Bright Pink Lipstick Day.
Yeah, so that's in September. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that happens on Friday the 25th of September, and it is just a day that is really kind of for families like mine, but also a day that helps people to really understand what kind of questions they need to ask their family to understand their family health history. It is basically how many people in your family were diagnosed with cancer, at what age and what type of cancer. And it really just simplifies the information that people need to understand their health history.
You got to meet Angelina Jolie and talked about the whole process with her. How exciting was that?
Well, you know, definitely when her story came out, I thought, you know, how incredible that she has shared it on such a worldwide platform. She was able to basically educate the globe on BRCA, on hereditary cancer and on preventative surgery in a few days. No one could have the power like that or the reach that she did, and she did it in such an authentic way. It opened the lines of communication for us. Our charity was on a global platform. We were doing interviews with the Today Show to CNN in America, and to then get a call kind of after everything had died down to say that Angelina wanted to meet me at her Unbroken premiere. That was kind of a pretty huge moment for, not for me, but for every BRCA or every at-risk woman in the country, that she was acknowledging the work that we're doing over here and saying, you know what, I'm going to take the time to meet with you. And she was amazing.
So what would be some advice you could give to ladies who are thinking about having this preventative surgery? And I guess, because, you know, a lot of women are very strong and they don't think that they can or don't want to reach out and ask for help. I guess what would be some advice to them?
Definitely come to us. I think people need to have a really good healthcare team around them so that they are actually not overestimating their risk and not underestimating it. You really have to look at your situation as a unique situation. No one gene fault is going to be the same. If you had it, your cancer is not going to necessarily be the same that I'm going to go through. So we really have to look at each person as being unique and having the right system and healthcare system around them.
Do you sit back and think, oh, you know, how proud you are of, you created, as you said, the Pink Hope charity from your hospital bed into where it is now?
I don't have time. I have 3 kids, like seriously. When my mum comes and gives me a hug and says, I'm so proud of you, my darling girl, like that to me is all that I need. Yeah. No amount of awards or recognition in the media really make up for that. Like that my kids are proud that I have a job that actually means something. I'm not waking up and going to work and, you know, not seeing them and coming home and going, oh, well, what did you do today? I'm like, well, you know what, I spoke to someone and I changed their life. Like, there's nothing more positive than that. And to know that I get to do that day in, day out is, it's incredible. Yeah. It's life-changing for me. I think Pink Hope in essence has kind of been my saviour as well. I might have been a bit of an emotional mess with everything that my family's been through and having to have my ovarian and fallopian tubes and all these issues happen. I might have been a mess if it wasn't for starting Pink Hope. So it's been a win-win.
And are you working with Michael Hill and the Emma Rowe range? You've brought out some beautiful beads. So how did that all come about?
So yeah, I've known the marketing manager at Emma and Rowe for quite a while now, and it's a new brand started by Michael Hill Jewellery, and it's kind of really trendy, beautiful charm pieces, but they've also got incredible rings and stackable diamond rings. So it's really nice to work with a brand that genuinely cares about our charity. Like they are making a huge difference, and you know, it's amazing to have them supporting
that
us.
Some of that money then is going towards your beautiful charity as well.
Oh, well, we couldn't, like, we could not do what we do without them. We're just about to launch a new website and a huge online tool that is going to change and revolutionise the way that people understand their health. And we're doing that with their help.
Yeah. Okay, so I grew up in?
Oh, Northern Beaches.
The first thing I do when I wake up is?
Look at my phone.
If I could be better at anything, it would be?
Oh, goodness. Running. I'm not very good at running.
I'm at my happiest when?
I'm in bed cuddling my kids and my husband.
When I'm not working, I am?
Not working. Working for my kids.
Working, what's that?
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Go on more holidays.
My biggest fashion blunder was?
Oh God, like the whole of my teenage years, really.
Was that
I
the
thought
80s?
it was, yeah, no. I thought it was cool to wear like jeans and boys' t-shirts. Yeah.
And big black Bunston boots. Or
Yeah, Doc Martens. Yeah, that was what was in.
It was. It was.
I'm so glad it's not now.
What hashtag best describes you?
Determined.
Thank you so much for joining
Oh,
us.
thank you. It was a great conversation. I had fun.
If you'd like more information regarding Pink Hope Charity or to hold your own Pink Hope charity event, jump onto their website pinkhope.org.au. Thanks for watching I Inspire by iStyle TV. Don't forget to subscribe to iStyle TV on YouTube, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. I'm Tam Wrigley and I'll see you next time.
Goodness, they're good questions. My hidden talent. I can't draw. I can sing a bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hidden talent, karaoke.